I'm sorry, Kristi Noem just said what?
There's no American citizens have been arrested or detained. We focus on those that are here illegally.
It is hard to continue to be stunned by the falsehoods coming out of the administration, but this is such a provable, palpable lie. Watching Kristi Noem kind of reminds me of Rose Byrne in this scene from Irresistible.
I lie, and you know I lie. I'm actually in this position because of how effectively I lie to you.
So when Kristi Noem says that no American citizen has been arrested or detained, that is just plain false, and it's important for people to know it. And how do we know it? Because we know their stories. There are about 170 American citizens who have been arrested or detained as part of these immigration raids. Here's the stories of just a few. So this is George Reedus, a U.S. citizen and a veteran from Ventura County. Let's hear what he went through.
On July 10th, I was driving to my security job at a farm in Southern California when I ran into an ICE roadblock and protesters. I explained to agents I was a citizen and just trying to get to work. Moments later, chaos broke out. Tear gas filled the area and I couldn't move my car. Agents smashed my window, pepper sprayed me, dragged me out, and kneeled on my neck and back. Agents never checked my ID. They detained me for 3 days. No phone call, no lawyer, not even a shower to wash off the pepper spray.
And this is Rafi Olashuid, the 79-year-old owner of a Los Angeles area car wash, who was body slammed by agents, breaking his ribs and causing a traumatic brain injury. Let's hear his story.
Surveillance video shows federal agents body slamming 79-year-old American citizen Rafi Shohead just outside of his car wash in Van Nuys roughly 2 weeks ago. This after Rafi says agents stormed into his business and roughed him up after he attempted to ask what they needed. He was detained at a federal detention center for nearly a dozen hours before finally being released, his family taking him to the hospital.
So how is this happening in the United States of America? Well, these indiscriminate raids and arrests that are taking place have been challenged in court. The Supreme Court of the United States has decided it will let this practice go on. It will let the indiscriminate arrest and detention of people go on until the case works its way all the way through the courts to the Supreme Court and they finally render judgment. And this was Justice Kavanaugh trying to explain his reasoning.
If the officers learn that the individual they stopped is a U.S. citizen or otherwise lawfully in the United States, Kavanaugh wrote, they promptly let the individual go.
So Kavanaugh claims that people are being released immediately. That is simply not true. And as for the President of the United States,
tackling a young mother, tear gas being used in a Chicago residential neighborhood, and the smashing of car windows. Have some of these raids gone too far?
No, I think they haven't gone far enough.